Stadium. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pauly. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Rushes on him. At the 35, it's got room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Well, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
Off the play fake. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Flying out to the left. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Hunt is on its way. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The LSU Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. LSU will get a first down.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, that essentially ends up being a punt for the offense. Third down, you're taking a deep shot, and because you were able to make the tackle relatively quickly after the guy picked it off, it's essentially just flipping the field.
Here come the Irish back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move to keep running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Looking for room. It's Price. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Carr. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
To throw, it's Carr. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking for room. It's Durham. At the 35, he's open. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. These corners going to give them some space. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to... And in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Caught close to the marker, it's Durham. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Tigers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. On the move, it's loud. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Off play action. He's going to take off. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Got his man in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. End off from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defense? Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. A They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like...
He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drop. There he goes!
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Finds his big tight end. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. These corners backing off a bit. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Line is set on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was... The money, you just have to make that catch. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here come the Irish, back on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The give on the option. Turning it he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Creates a little room. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Pauly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Trying to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. Oh, what a spec. Touchdown, LSU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back. In this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking left. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Offense working from the pistol. It's incomplete. That also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man on the right. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They send the tight end in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he throws another interception. reception, his third of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Safe completion on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And now on second down for this offense. Defense in press coverage. From the gun, the running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get down.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Brown.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
On the run, it's Durham. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Trying to impose their will with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production, but listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying. To build off of, and maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Hunt is on its way, and they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run play action. And the defense, got him at the 27.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures. Senior.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Gets it out quickly. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. On the run, it's Durham. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. He's trying to get it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Jukes his way for more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Using his legs, it's Price. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot...
Deep shot for the end zone. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Irish.
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got a man, it's Thomas. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Good pickup, a little bit short of the...
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Going to the running game. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires downfield. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna run it. It's Price. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. They'll go right back to the run. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw, it's Gus Meyer. Got a man in the middle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll run the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
With the catch, it's Brown. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Let's it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays, exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Finds a man on the right. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. The play-action fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he puts through the extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Love. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. On the ground, it's Love. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Back to pass, it's Carr. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Notre Dame lines up quickly. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Coming out with it, it's Love. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Hands it off. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
There he goes. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Looking to pass. It's Carr. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Find some fresh air. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first-half momentum rolling. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Power football with the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And we talked about this at half, man. They've got to start to pressure the quarterback more. This offense had a lot of success. You got to make this guy feel uncomfortable. And the first drive, out of the half, they do exactly that.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Back has it. The sweet feet buy a little time. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the 3rd quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. To the air, it's Carr. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running it to the right. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Almost had the... It would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. Because because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, running back on the move. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll move the tight end. Plows through the defense. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the toss. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Carr. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Caught near the sticks, it's Anderson. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
No, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the gap.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off-play action on 1st down. They get to him as he throws.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive. And the
defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood.
Defense, and he's off. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out, were able to scoop it, score? That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. Looking for a gap. It's Price. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. That's caught. It's Pauly. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a man. It's Carr. And the running back made the catch along the sideline. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Slithers into space. It'll be
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. 2 stars colliding here. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For DA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So BYU's offense is on the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between 2 elite running backs, 2 guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. This time, a completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Tackle made after a big gain. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finding some room at the 25. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. BYU has now moved into the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. 7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Bachmeier. He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Pitches to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. Team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Running back has it on a screen now. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grant behind the line. It's Phillips. Touchdown, Brigham Young. They connect for 6. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. There's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Handoff to the back. Oh, he breaks free, still going. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open. So instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. First down, looking for more now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The Cougars will have to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He hands it off from the gun. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly out of the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Quick throw to the left. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. So the BYU offense comes back out of the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Over the middle, it's Roberts. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Phillips. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. A completion makes it 2nd and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Ryan. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. Will not be brought down. 4th set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the Cougars looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Oh, the ball is loose near the goal line. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another 1st down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Carr. That's caught. It's Love. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Irish. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Spockmeyer. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Cougars bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking for a gap. It's low. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's low. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete. Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll give it to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
A play action looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a third sack and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action. Anything to try to help this quarterback out.
And the pass is incomplete. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Cougars will have to punt this one away.
Number 35 in punt formation to kick it away.
The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st down, it's play action. Buying time. Moving to his left. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
And the single back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Trying to success the formation. It's 3rd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up, as the stats reflect. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Notre Dame 27, BYU 13.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And here's the handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 20.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and line for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. Defense makes the stop. The screen. Doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. And the Cougars will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Flanagan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Motion now from the tight end. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Carr. It's an out route. The catch made. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a... pickup on the play.
Gain of 16.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
They'll run it from the gun. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Notre Dame 34, BYU 13.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on the chase. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Throwing off play action. Caught quickly. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. Offense comes out to start this drive. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down after that previous play. The shotgun running play call. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. And the Cougars come to the line with 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a quick grab. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, BYU. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in the calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauling. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's looking to scramble. Great move there. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the 1st down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To the air, it's Carr. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Caught behind the line. It's Ryan. Looks like BYU will have the first down. First down here for this offense. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here. Plus was a major accomplishment. Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it 4th down in their territory and got stopped. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Price. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Catch made on the out route. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Pass on 2nd down. Complete.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball. Pressure, just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And look at this, the field goal unit's coming on the... It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Looking for some space. It's Martin. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Hand off to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Cougars will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Gives it to the back. Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. To throw, it's Carr. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. No press here. The defense backing away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The Cougars looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Martin. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Now it's 2nd down here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Bachmeier. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Bachmeier. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd and down and long. Defense is coming after him. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Great connection there for 6 points.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Pauling. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Scanning the field. It's Carr. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Love. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field, trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. They get the second half started with the running play. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it a 19-point lead.
That makes the score. Notre Dame 49, BYU 30.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive, backed up. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. QB keeps it himself. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Using his legs, it's Martin.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. They're going to run it here. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. BYU getting set for their 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. There's a screen pass to the running back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A chance to cut it to a 2-possession gain, but they're still losing by 19.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They are pouring it on now.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Grab behind the line, it's Martin. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. He's going to hand this off. Not much on that play, brought down short. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for a man deep down the middle. And the ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. It's a dart to the left side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Carr. And this pass is caught. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy.
In the shadow of the Word of Life mural, that some call Touchdown Jesus, hands are outstretched and the mood is being set by this fantastic light show ahead of this showdown. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So LSU's offense will go to work first. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Going for a big play right off the bat. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Fires to the tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Got it in the middle. It's Durham. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Hit as he throws. He's got it. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. LSU quick to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Durham. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, in the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball.
Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4.
Breaks into the open. Well, makes his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Quick release on the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Ripping off a good chunk inside their 25, and they're set up with a first down. Offense working from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Irish!
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Continues to fight for yards. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit Lowry. And be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for room. It's Love. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. He might want another play. They'll run play action. Working that left side. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Finds his man. It's Fields. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Trying to get the corner. Creates a little space. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
What?
Oh, he's got some space. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football, and we've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the run.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night.